I just got the Greer amps Lightspeed Organic Overdrive. I've wanted this pedal since I saw Rabia do a video on it, like, must have been 2 years ago. I am very excited. My wife got me this for my birthday. I like the hot pink. I think it looks cool. And yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. There's a Matchless model on my HX top, which I think sounds really, really good. I'm gonna go into a clean channel, dirty channel, whatever. We're just gonna try it out and have a good time. So this is interesting to me. It's on right now. Not on. On. Okay, now you turn the drive up. So that's interesting. So with the drive under like halfway, you don't even notice that you don't get breakup. So this is no pedal. Matchless, and then it's subtle. I mean, you hear it, but oh, now I'm on my neck, my bridge pickup. Let's turn the drive. So right now I've got the tone at like halfway. It's just at noon, and now I've got the drive up about 3/4 of the way. Ooh, that's got bite. That's got bite. Yeah, that's great. This lives up to the hype. This definitely lives up to the that was some pretty cheesy stuff right there. I apologize. Screw it, let's just see what happens. I'm just dimed out the drive. This thing goes pretty hard. I am very happy with this purchase. Now, the reason I got this to replace this little fella. This is a good pedal, but I'm not crazy. If you've ever played with a Blues Driver, which I think is a very useful pedal, and for the price is really hard to beat. You know, like you can get one of those like 60 bucks. This Lightspeed is like $200. So that's a big difference for, the big difference in price. I think it's a fairly, to my ear right now, a fairly big difference in quality. The Blues Driver, you know, maybe I wasn't the target market for it. Like, I think it's really bright. And a lot of times the way that the clipping works, to me, almost sounds like a speaker breaking, and like not in a pleasant way. Whereas I'm always looking for a distortion that, yeah, it sounds like breakup, but the breakup sounds like pleasant to the ear, not too bright, bright enough to cut through a mix, but not so bright that it's like, you know, just kind of sounds tinny, which is tough, and everybody's got different tastes with that. So I've always liked tube screamers, for example. Like tube screamer I can always get down with because they're not that bright. So, I mean, let's compare this to the tube screamer. So I put the drive back up to like a more reasonable level. So, ooh, that is sparkly. I love that. Okay, so, and then here's the tube screamer. Different settings, of course. Turning the gain up on the tube screamer. Let's. That sounds good. Tube screamer sounds good. I mean, and that's like, you know, TS9 Mini. I mean, I don't know. That's $50. Tube screamer. Lightspeed organic overdrive right there. Well, what do we run the tube screamer into? Well, the signal path is tube screamer and then organic overdrive. So, ooh, wow, that's a lot of. Chorus boost. Like I was playing this song Along December, Counting Crows, and like I always liked that really sparkly sound. You know, sparkly overdrive, right? And you can hear all the harmony in the chords, but it's subtle. December, there's reason. Maybe this year will be better than the last. And it's one more day up in the canyon. And it's one more night in Hollywood. It's interesting that it's a very dynamic pedal. Like if you are just running it on its own, you get this kind of, it reminds me of a blues driver, but better. So, you know, get this. But if you run it with the tube screamer going into it, it's really fat. Do the obligatory roll the tone knob off. Get caught up in buying gear for the sake of just buying gear. It's really easy because, you know, I got this pedal and it looks cool and it's shiny little box. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the gear that you really love is the gear that inspires you. And I certainly, you know, if I have a pedal on my board that doesn't inspire me or at the very least doesn't contribute, you know, much, like I just sell it. like I had a rat and I got an iron horse. And so I sold the rat and, you know, it's a great pedal, but I just don't need it. And I'm deciding at this exact moment that I'm gonna sell this Blues Driver, not because it's a bad pedal, but just because the Lightspeed does what I need it to do. It sounds so freaking good. And it's so inspiring. And of all the recent pedals I've bought, I would say the most inspiring have been the Maris Enzo because of what it just lets you do. The HX Stomp, I mean, nothing comes close to the HX Stomp in terms of like how inspiring that pedal is. And then the Walrus Slow, probably. So let's try this with the SG. And then I think I'm going to go into a rocker verb. I want to hear how that sounds because that's my favorite amp right now. The way I like to play my SG is... I like a very sort of punk, pop punk tone. Like it's like my favorite thing to do with it. That's the sort of stuff I like to play on this bad boy. So let's put this thing in clean. None of that was using the Lightspeed Organic Overdrive. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice, it's almost jazzy. This is with the Lightspeed this is the Lightspeed Organic Overdrive here. So it can get pretty soft. You hear a helicopter going by my condo right now. This thing gets pretty soft, I have to say. And I love to use my SG for that sort of sound, but let's just crank it up. Dude, this pedal is so great. I'm so happy with this pedal. With the humbuckers, it does a more like strokesy type thing. That's really cool. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Like, what's the Strokes song? Like, doesn't that sound like that's like sounds pretty close to their tone. Mike says I'm lacking in that. So I will do my best. Said he wanna stay by my side. Darling, your head's not right. So you'll always stay together when we fall apart. Yeah, I know we'll be just fine. Working so probably, you know, I've got in position, I've got my iron horse after it. Now, it seems like it might make sense to actually switch those so I can put the iron horse into the Greer. So I think I'm gonna try that next, but overall, I'm so happy with this pedal. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting one and you've seen the reviews and you're like, all right, is it as good as they say it is? I think it is. I think it's absolutely as good as they say it is. This was the first time I've played with it, by the way, and I am having a great time. All right, later, everybody.